Well, hello boys and girls, this is Angel Malus here, and I'm gonna be doing today the wireless airship, the Red Power airship thingy. People has been asking for it, so we're gonna start basic, the 4x4 that we always do. Just lift it off the ground. I think 3, and that's 4. Remove those ones from the ground. Then we're gonna do the corners up, 3 up in each corner. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go, and then we close the tops like this. Well, it's not completely closed, but it's just. Then we're going to be putting the frame motors in the middle, like we've done before. There you go. And then when you see an arrow pointing up like that, you go from the top left, and then you count 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's so everyone's pointing out like that. You could do it the other way, but I'm just used to do it this way. It doesn't matter what size you're looking at, it will always be pointing at the same side, so keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, there you go. So now they're all selected like that. Then we're going to decide which one is going to be your back, or which way you're going to expand it to put the up and down movements. So I'm just going to be looking at north, I guess. So I'm going to be putting the stuff back here. So we're going to extend 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and 2 on that side right there, like that. We're going to be putting the motors like here and right here. This is going to need 2 touches to go up, and obviously this one will need 2 as well. And you can see by the little picture in the corner. Then we're going to be putting the jacketed blue wire, and we're going to fill all this inside. Those two, this one's right here, up here, and down here as well. So when the motor goes down, if it stays down there for some reason, this will keep powering it no matter how long it is. Now the middle ones over here, these ones are not touching anything, so we need to extend this one's right here, just that much. And then this one over here, we're going to extend it, and this one over here, we're going to extend it as well. And then this is because we're going to need a redstone tube frame, because we need to be able to touch this, because if this is down here, nothing is holding it, and this one will be holding it. So, and then this one will also be useful for the signal. Then we're going to be needing our jacketed wire, just to send redstone signals, 1 up here, 1 down here, right in the corner like that. Then we're going to be putting the iron panels and preparing for the wireless. To do the wireless for the middle ones, we're going to be doing it right here. So it's kind of like the other one, right there, and then put a panel in there. So you see the one that have that logo right there, this one is going to push it up, so we're going to be needing to putting it right there. And we're going to do that for all the sides, including this one back here. And then we're going to be putting a redstone wire right there in each of them, the bottom ones. There you go, perfect. We're going to be needing 1 redstone wire right here and right here as well. Next thing you need to do is grab your 6 receivers, and if you go up and plunk it like this, it will be facing up. But if you can't, or you don't want it, you can just plunk it down and use your screwdriver 2 times, and it will be facing up, just like that. We will need 1 over here as well, and 1 over here as well. There we go. Now we can do the numbers. So I'm going to be using 1 from front, and looking over there, this will be back, so this will be number 2. Right, I use number 3. Left, I use number 4. 5, I will go up. And 6 will go down. There we go. Now that's it. Everything is connected, everything is touching. seems like we're all good for now. Next thing you need to do is put power somehow. So I'm gonna be, oh no, I forgot. I need this jacketed blue wire also. I need to connect all this just in the corner right here. So the ones who have the image, you're gonna put them in there. Okay, now everything is connected. Next step is put some energy. So I'm just gonna plunk this one right here. Where can I put it? I'm gonna put it right there. And as you can see, that battery is touching the wire. We're gonna use some batteries over here. So let's get some BT batteries. And we're gonna need quite a bunch. You put it on the bottom to charge it, and you can see it will be depleted immediately. And you see it's kind of losing the power. This is because it's actually sending the power to all the motors. And by the end of all these batteries, we should have power in all the motors, everywhere in the machine. There we go. That should be enough. Now you see every little blue light, it's on everywhere. So that's a good thing. And that's it. If you grab a remote or something, I'm just gonna grab a transmitter and probably a lever. You can set it down there, put it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Levers all over, and now we're gonna be able to see the movement of this thing. So let's put some references. Okay, that's gonna be a reference point. So if we're gonna move it forward, there we go, move forward. We're gonna move it backwards. There you go. Then we're gonna move it right, which is away from us because the north is that way. Then we're gonna move it backward, left. There we go. Move it up and move it down. Everything worked perfectly. Now we can do like a repeater here or a timer or something like that, or you can make a computer program to be able to control the machine with this wireless stuff. And as you can see, it uses less wires and everything, and you can control it pretty well. If you stick around, I'll show you how to do the next step, which would be a remote power system. Okay, welcome back. I'm glad you stick around. Now let's do the remote power system thingy-majig. So if you see, you have an EnderChest right here. It's empty, but everyone has access to it. If you want to stop everyone from having access, you can color this stuff as whatever you want. I'm gonna do that, or maybe something like that. There we go. But still, if anyone puts that color combination, they will have access. To make it private, you use one diamond and you put it in there. There you go. Now, when you open it, it says Angel Models here, and you only have access to that. That's in case you are doing it on a multiplayer server. We're gonna be needing a few of this stuff over here. So, and obviously the EnderChest that we just made. So first, we are gonna need to decide what to do with this. To charge the battery, or to charge a battery with it, you need to put the battery over here, and then it will be charged. If you put the battery over here, it will be depleted. So we need to put the stuff from the top, like put the input from here, up here. Now you can use any kind of tubing or whatnot, but I'm gonna use this because that's the same one that I'm gonna use on the other side. So you shift click and you put it in there, and then you move on to the side. Now up here we're gonna be needing to put an ender chest. No, we're gonna need to put a retriever facing down. So obviously that's the wrong side, but we can do it like that. All we need is a screwdriver, right? So I'm gonna use that. This one is has to point down. It has to be the closest one, has to be from here. So it has to point down. This will suck out a battery, and you can put the filter here. The battery has to be filled when it pulls it out of this, and then it will be placed in an ender chest up here. So immediately we'll pull it out and we'll put it in the ender chest, and it will fall into this. Now we need to put another retriever with another tubing over here. It's important that these two bottom ones are actually redstone ones. This one, it doesn't matter. I'm just putting that because that's the one I have right now. And this one will point out. You see the yellow part is pointing up to down, and this one up, down to up. So this is the part that is going to pull, and it's going to put it down there. Now these guys use blue electric power, so we're going to need to power it like this. You're gonna need to put some power in that. So some jacketed wire touching that. Then we're gonna need some wire over here to touch those two. And down here. And then we can put a timer right there. See, everything is working. Well, it seems to be working, but these still need blue electricity. Now we're gonna be doing some solar panels over here, and that battery should start to get charged immediately. Maybe you don't need as many. I mean, you can do whatever, how many you have in your play, but they're not complicated to do. And if you see, the battery is already getting charged. So if I put a battery up here, as soon as this thing loads up and it starts to get some power over here, this battery should start to get charged. You see, it's now sending power over here, and now the battery is getting powered up. Then this one over here has to pull out empty batteries. So once the battery is charged all the way up, you see it went up and it's on here. And if I have an empty battery here, it will be pulled out and pushed into this. So I'm going to put some more in there. You can see they're coming out, they're putting into here, and when they're charged, you'll be able to see it. Oh, it's pretty fast. Getting charged, and you should be able to see it coming out. There it is. Well, you kind of see the edge. So now all our batteries are charged. So which means as soon as we empty a battery, it's gonna get charged. Okay, now the fun part. We're gonna be doing this over here, but this one needs to put the battery on the bottom part of it. So we're going to be needing to put something under here. Just going to cover some space that I need, and over here I'm going to put two of this. It's kind of the same thing that we have over there, but in this case we're going to do them on the side. The closest one to the chest should point to the chest, the other one should point away, just like that. And then this one would fall right here, and this one needs to be right there. Now we need to decide a place where we can put our timer. So I'm guessing I'm gonna put it right here, pointing this way, or this way pointing that way, doesn't matter. I still need to touch this somehow, so I'm gonna hold it like that. And then I'm gonna need some panels. Where can I get those from? Right here. Remember, it's a panel, not a slab or not a cover. One right there, one right there. So I'm gonna do it that way. There you go, and then we need the timer. Perfect. Now these obviously need some blue electric wire, so we're gonna be pulling it either from there or from right here. It doesn't matter really. Gonna do it right here, I guess. Oh, that's not blue electric. There we go. We don't need this one up here. There you go. Now they're starting to get power. And they're starting to pull batteries in and out like crazy. I'm gonna grab this empty one, and the empty one has to get out of the chest, out of the battery from here. And the filled ones have to go into it from here. So the ones that sucks the batteries out of the chest gets the full one and puts it in there. And as you guys can see, it fills it up. Now we don't need batteries, so I'm gonna probably destroy these two engines over here. Just put them again. You can see this will get used, and it will start immediately get charged. See, there you go. Everything is working. This one that pulls out of the battery pulls empty ones. This one that pulls out of the chest pulls full ones. Everything should be working right now. Now let's go grab one of those wireless remotes. Maybe a few. And let's put some numbers on them. You shift click to put the numbers on them. That will be 1. That will be 1, 2. That will be 3, 4, 5, and this one will be 6. Now if I press the number 1, you can see it will start moving. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but let's put some references. There you go. Number 1 starts moving forward. Number 2 moves backward. Number 3 will move it to the right. Number 4 will move it to the left. Number 5 will move it up. And then down with number 6. And as you guys can see, it will work as many times as you need it to. This way you can send the machine underground and you don't need to worry for getting power from the sun or not. So there you go, that's a wireless powered system. And I guess I did a mistake over here. Look at this. This over here should not be right there. Yep, I made a small mistake right here. This one goes there, this one goes there, and obviously nothing was touching them. So we need to grab something to touch them. So it can be like this, or you can hold it like this, whatever you guys want. You don't need to access the chest, although you can still open it. And that's it. You want to keep making it prettier or more compact or whatever, there you go. And it still works. Right, left, down, and up. There you go. Now, if you start to build your machine over here, remember you already used like 60 frames, and the frames will count extra anything that is on top of them. So remember that these motors can only move 1,000 blocks. So if you have it like a huge chip that you want to move around and it doesn't move somehow, it's probably either you make something wrong, like something is blocking for movement, or you put too much frames. If you put too much frames, it can basically not move at all. So there you go, remote power system, wireless, everything working. This is Angel Malus signing out. See you next time. Bye bye.